After the sudden death of my mother in 2006, I was devastated. I found it difficult to focus, and I had no idea how to deal with my grief. As a board member of Family Services, I thought about the counseling department and called to see if I could meet with someone about bereavement counseling. Talking with my therapist, Sandy Duker, helped me so very much. She helped me understand how to deal with my grief. It wasn't instant, but the tools she gave me helped me eventually feel whole again in time. I've recommended the counseling department to many different people for many different things because it was so impactful to my life then, and it still is today. I cannot thank Family Services enough for being such an ally to me and helping me get back on my feet with my grief. As a board member, I'm always amazed at the ability of Family Services to help anyone from any walk of life. Myself, I was fortunate to be able to know to call Family Services for bereavement counseling and know that I could pay for it. But I also know that there are people who might call Family Services who just don't know what to do for whatever situation they're in. They don't know where to turn. This is their first call, and thanks to the wonderful staff and support and stakeholders, we're able to find the alley to best serve them. And if they don't have money, they will work with them. They also work on a sliding scale, and that's one of the reasons I serve as a member of the board of directors and try to do what I can, along with a wonderful board and staff, to help this organization keep on going and growing.
There was so much going on around the time that my son was born, and then the crazy little blonde Christy came in the room, and I just couldn't stop talking to her. I had to tell her everything that was going on, and she was like, I think the program can really help you. So I said, why not? I'm at the end of my rope, gotta go somewhere. I honestly believe that if it wasn't for my other families, I don't know where I'd be, or if I'd even still have my kid. The goals that were set in place, I worked hard to make sure that they were all completed for me and my son so we could have a better life. And without those goals, I wouldn't even honestly known what I needed to do to become a better mother, to become the best mother I could be. When you first start Healthy Families, they give you a book at the hospital. It's like for the first 4 months or something, how to raise your baby. Then every visit, Lynn always, or your visitor will bring you another. Well, I have a book that's like this big, full of every paper she's ever given me. So it's kind of like the how-to guide for me. So even after it's over, I'll still take what I've learned, the goals, keep setting goals in place for myself, even though there's no one there to help me get through them, you know, like make me get through them. I'll do it on my own. Because the goals, I've went back to school, I've got my own place, my son's potty trained, and just all kinds of great things. We started school this year. If it wasn't for Lynn and these goals or Healthy Families, God only knows where I'd be. Being a young mother, I know it can be scary. I feel like, especially when you have nobody else. But if you just let Healthy Families in, it can fix a lot of your problems and help you through it. And even if they can't, they'll find somebody who can.